Welcome to Manna at the Tap, a podcast of Tapestry Ministries. Each episode reflects on a daily Bible reading from the Revised Common Lectionary. I'm Gloria, a fellow traveler on a spiritual journey with the Tapestry community, and we refer to the daily Bible reading as our spiritual manna. It nourishes our souls, fostering spiritual growth as we share insights and interpretations that enrich our spiritual lives. Today is Tuesday, June the 2nd, 2026, in the first week of Ordinary Time. The lectionary reading is from the Old Testament book of Job. He is described as a wealthy man of integrity and a well-respected leader in his community. In a single day, Job lost everything he owned. His livestock was stolen, a fire destroyed his sheep, and his servants were killed, leaving only one to escape and tell him the news. A violent windstorm struck the house where his 10 children lived, causing it to collapse and killing them. One person escaped and came to tell Job the news. Then Job was struck with severe, painful boils that covered his entire body. And when Job heard what had happened, he tore his robe, shaved his head, fell to the ground, and worshiped God. Job cried out to God, repeatedly expressing a desire to see God face to face and to have God answer the age-old question, why me? Why does a good and all-powerful God allow innocent people to suffer? God remained silent. Job was joined by 3 friends who said they had come to comfort him, but over time, instead, they frustrated him by accusing him of evil. He told them, I'm not evil, you are cruel. One day, the silent God appeared, not to answer Job's question about his suffering, but to pose rhetorical questions about the ostrich and the horse. The lectionary reading is from Job 39, verses 13 to 25. God questioned Job about his understanding of the ostrich. The ostrich proudly spreads its wings, but it can't fly. It lays its eggs openly, leaving them vulnerable to being crushed by a foot or by an animal walking over them. It has no wisdom. That is the way God created it, just for God's pleasure. But when the ostrich takes to the run, it is so swift that it laughs at the horse and its rider as they try to catch up to it. God then asked Job whether he was the one who gave the horse its strength. Can he make such an animal, and can he control it? Horses are both powerful and unafraid to charge into battle at their commander's cries. God posed these 2 rhetorical questions not to scold Job, but to help him recognize that human reasoning has limits, while God's wisdom is limitless. We can rely on God's wisdom.